Hey guys, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys 8 easy spring hairstyles. So this first one I'm going to call the Fairytale Updo, and it's really easy to do. All you need is a flower headband or a flower crown. It doesn't have to be this exact same style. It can be one of those that are like kind of like an elastic band, whatever you have laying around. So I'm just going to place the flower crown right on top of my head, and then with little sections of hair, about 1 inch, maybe 2 inch sections, I'm just going to grab pieces of hair, twist them back, and then tuck it into the band of my flower crown. So I'm just going to keep doing that to all of my hair until everything is tucked into the flower crown, and then you got this cute little updo going on. And once everything is tucked into the band, you can use a few bobby pins to secure everything in place, and then you are good to go. And I always like to pull a few hairs around my face to just frame my face a little better and kind of give a softer look. And I'm taking my flat iron just to flip them out a little bit so it has like this slight curl going back. And that is it for this first hairstyle. Hairstyle number 2, I am calling the triple braid twisty. Do you guys like how I make up all these names? So for this one, I'm going to start off by creating a simple 3-strand braid down the back of my hair. So I'm just grabbing 3 sections at the top of my head like so, and then just crisscrossing them back and forth to create a 3-strand braid. Now, step number 2, I'm going to create another simple 3-strand braid, this time right next to that braid that I just created. So I'm just going to grab 3 sections of hair and then crisscross those to create a 3-strand braid and then secure it with an elastic. And for the final braid, I'm grabbing sections right behind both of my ears and crossing them over to meet on the left side of my head. So this is where I'm going to create my final 3-strand braid. So from this section, I'm going to divide it into 3 and then do a simple 3-strand braid all the way down and secure it with an elastic. Now with the hair that we crossed over, we want it to cover the start of the braid that we created in the beginning. So I'm just going to take some bobby pins to secure that hair in place. And now this is totally optional, but I like to make my braids a little messy. So I'm going to pull it apart, tug on the braid a little bit just so it's a little fuller, a little messy, and that is basically it for this hairstyle. And I really like how it turned out. Now for hairstyle number 3, this is the Braided Bun Updo. It's actually an add-on from the hairstyle that we just created. So from the braids, I'm just going to take each braid and wrap it up into a little bun like so and secure it with a few bobby pins to stay in place. And once I have all 3 braids wrapped up, I'm actually going to take the hair underneath and create another simple 3-strand braid, pull it apart to make it a little messy, and then twist it around to create a little bun. So now we have a total of 4 buns, and that is it for this hairstyle. This is definitely a great hairstyle to rock during spring if it's getting a little too warm out, or if you just want a really cute and unique updo. Hairstyle number 4 is super easy, but I feel like it's very necessary for spring. These are the easy hippie waves. So you want to get a headband. Doesn't matter if it's a thick headband, a skinny headband, whatever you got laying around. So go ahead and place the headband wherever you like on your head. The lower you bring it, the more like boho vibes you're gonna have. And you can totally leave your hair straight like this, or you can add some waves, which is what I'm doing right now with the InStyler Max 2-way rotating iron. I actually have a dedicated hairstyle video showing exactly how I use the InStyler to curl my hair. So I will leave that video linked in the cards if you guys wanna check it out. But you can use your flat iron, your curling iron, whatever you want, just to create some waves and texture to your hair, because I just feel like it adds to that boho look, and it's just very spring, it's very effortless and really cute. I love it. Now adding a twist to the basic ponytail by doing the layered ponytail. So we're going to start by dividing our hair into 3. So with the front sections, we're going to bring them forward, and then the middle section we're actually going to tie into a basic ponytail. So I'm taking a small section from the left side and crossing it back and bobby pinning it in place. Now with the section on the right, I'm going to take another small section and cross it back and bobby pin that in place. So we're going lower and lower with every section to give us that really cool layered ponytail effect. So with the final sections, I'm actually going to take those and wrap it around the ponytail. So with the final two sections, one on the left, one on the right, both of them are going to be wrapped around the hair elastic, so that way it covers up the ponytail and it finishes off this layered ponytail effect. So this next hairstyle I actually wore out the other night and I got so many compliments. I am calling this the V-braid half-up bun. So you want to start by brushing all your hair back, and with your fingers just create a V shape and gather that section of hair up, and I'm just going to clip the sides like so, that way it doesn't get mixed up. And then with the V section we have in the middle, I'm going to actually divide that in half and then clip one side out of the way so I don't get it mixed up with the braid I'm going to do. And taking a very tiny little section like this, I'm going to divide that into 3 and create a Dutch braid. You can do a French braid if that's easier for you. Any braid you do is going to work. Once that braid is bobby pinned and just clipped out of the way for right now, I'm going to do the exact same thing on the next side, creating a braid. And then once both braids are complete, I'm going to gather both of those together and then just twist it around to create a little bun. And I'm just taking 2 bobby pins to secure that down into place. And then with the rest of the hair, you can leave it straight, but I like to curl it and add some texture and volume. So I am just going to take my flat iron and quickly go through my hair and just flip out the curling iron to create these big curls. And I'm not even kidding, I got so many compliments when I wore this hairstyle out, so you guys should definitely give it a try. Hairstyle number 7 is the halo twist with a flower crown. So I've shared how to do a halo twist before, but this time we're adding a little twist, giving it a springtime feel with a flower crown. But I'm going to quickly share with you guys how to create this halo twist. So you want to pull all your hair to one side and then grab a section and divide it into 2. Now twist the front section back and then pick up hair to both the sections and then continue twisting the front section back. So you're just going to keep twisting and adding more hair as you go until you've gathered all of your hair. Once you get to your ear, I find it easier to just reposition your hand and pull all the hair to the opposite side and then continue along with the same method, twisting your hair and gathering more hair to each section. Once all your hair is gathered into the twist, all you do to finish it off is to twist each individual section backwards and then twist the sections together forwards. So you're doing the opposite twist so that way it doesn't come undone when you secure it with an elastic at the end. And whenever I do this kind of twist hairstyle, I like to go in and gently tug on each twist just to add more volume and height to this hairstyle. Now with the remaining hair, I'm just going to pull that up and wrap it around the twist and then secure it down with a few bobby pins. Now with any flower crown you have, just place it right behind the twist and then tie it in the back. And that is it for this hairstyle. I think it's so cute and sweet and perfect for spring. And speaking of sweet, hairstyle number 8, I am calling the Sweet Spring Fishtail Braid. So you want to start by placing your flower crown comfortably on your head, wherever you like, and then bringing the rest of your hair to one side and dividing that into 2. Now we're going to create a fishtail braid by taking a small section from each side and crossing it over in the front. So I'm just going to quickly do this until I get to the bottom of my hair and just secure it with an elastic, and then you can tug the braid apart to give it more volume and add more thickness to the braid, and that is pretty much it. This is a really quick and easy hairstyle you can do no matter what hair texture you have. So that wraps it up for my 8 easy spring hairstyles video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!